We have a new day, not so beautiful, little foggy, little rainy, but it's nevertheless a new day. We were reborn by waking up in the morning, and that's wonderful. And I have a reading for you today for the zodiac sign of Taurus. And I'm going to be using this Deviant Moon Tarot. It's crazy deck. Okay, guys, I appreciate you being with me again. For my new followers on YouTube, I am going to be posting these videos every other day. For Instagram, guys, followers, I am going to be posting this every day because I have more information for you, educational material, more association images, photographs. So again, I appreciate you being with me. Thank you for the likes, for comments, for DMs and personal messages. And let's go. So Taurus, bottom, sorry. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, and we are looking at the overall energy of this reading, and it is 7 of Wands, and it tells me that the situation is a bit undercover. Whatever this person I am reading for today have enclosed himself, kind of locked himself in the situation, and he keeps thinking about it. He separated himself from everything. This is the card of separation, of the building a fence, and trying to protect yourself from whatever is outside of the world. So perhaps you're feeling a little bit I feel like you want to separate yourself from the world. You don't really want to talk to anybody. You don't really want to associate with anybody at this point. We'll see why. Hopefully the cards will tell us why. Let's go. Taurus, business or job related. I'm going to be opening it up right away to see if I want to get some new cards right off the bat, and I do. I think we need a couple again. Look at this, how interesting. I don't want to do reversed for this reading, so I'm going to turn whatever I haven't turned, whatever I've missed. We are doing Taurus. What the hell? Why is all these cards reversed? And this is personal life. I don't want to take any more cards right now. And let's look at whatever. I'm going to close these cards. I'm going to open them later. So this is advice of Tarot, of Tarot, right? Advice of the Tarot, perhaps something you need to pay attention to, something you need to change in yourself, something you might want to embrace. We don't know. So we're looking at the business situation or a job or a career situation, and that's why you want to separate yourself from the world, because something had happened. You are really emotional about your job or your business. Something is happening, something's going on. You are fighting with yourself, because this card says about fighting with yourself. This is internal argument. You are trying to make some sort of a choice. I don't know what choice you want to make. The Knight of Wands tells me that it's really job related, that something is going on, something's moving, something's happening. Not so fast though. Doesn't look like this horse is moving anywhere. It's standing in one place and you're holding the wand. And that's why you want to separate yourself from, perhaps you're having some sort of an issue. So perhaps you have problems at work that you're really emotional about, or something's not happening the way you want it to happen in your business situation, and that's why you're so distraught, you're upset, you are a little bit hysterical, you're having emotional crisis. And this is all work related or job related. It's nothing to do with the family life yet, or a personal life. And perhaps you need to make the choice. It's a difficult choice. It's a choice either to move on, onto like the Knight of Wands. Either you need to move on to a different job. And I'm gonna pull a couple more cards. And the fact of the matter is that you don't want to share it with anybody. You don't want to discuss it with anybody. You're all inside. All of it is inside. All of your emotions, all of your fears, all the internal fight is happening. You need to make a choice, and you're not ready to make that choice. You're not moving anywhere. Yeah, you're behaving like a Queen of Cups, which is a hysterical woman. So whether you're a woman, you're a man, stop being the Queen of Wands. Gather your thoughts. If you need to spend May in isolation from everybody, if you want to become a little hermit, which is fine. We'll see what the advice of tarot will tell us about that. Perhaps the hermit will come out. I don't know. If you need to do that, then stop panicking. Seriously, I mean, think it through. Don't close from everybody, because if you're keeping everything inside, and as a Taurus, you probably are not a very sharing emotions person type of person, and then perhaps you should maybe seek advice of somebody, a business analyst, or a job, go to HR. Maybe that's what you need to be talking about, because I don't know what's happening in there, but it's definitely is a crisis of some sort. In your personal life, however, you have a bit of disbalance. So there's two situations here. One, it might be that you are both people. You are a Queen of Swords and a Knight of Cups. On one hand, you are really business oriented or job oriented. You know what you're doing. You're very sharp. You're very smart. You know exactly what you want, and you're really going to get it. And on the other side, you're a Knight of Cups, which is an emotional teenager and that's what it tells me here, that an emotional teenager. Here we have a Queen of Cups, but it's all about emotions. So you switch. You're a controversial person. There's a possibility in your personal life at some point you want to rule, and on the other point you want to sit down and cry. It could be another situation that one of you is a Queen of Swords, which is calm, collective, smart, beautiful, knows exactly what he wants, holds a high-powered job. And another partner is a Knight of Cups, which is a little bit younger, perhaps, a little bit more emotional person. So it could be either your dual personality traits, or it could be that you have a partner that is completely opposite to you. And we're going to have to pull a few cards to... and you're arguing, but the arguments you win. And this card just fell out. I'm going to take it. Page of Pentacles. You see, we don't have mature people here. We have teenager, we have a teenager personality, we have a childlike personality, something new, something beginning, something you want to play with. Maybe you want to invest some money, and you think you're going to come out a winner in this situation, and maybe your relationship is all about money. Who knows? You work, you make money, you come out a winner at the top. And so what's happening with this poor thing? I don't know. So it's not like you have a bad relationship. If you have one, you have a pretty balanced relationship, because one of you is staying home and making dinner, lunches, and cleaning the house, taking care of the kids if you have any, and the other one is going to work, and it's all about very matter-of-factly, business-like type of person who is always a winner. No matter what happens, you are always a winner. So let's see. And maybe you need to invest a little money into your children's education. That's what Page of Pentacles tell me. Or maybe in your partner's education. That's another situation, which is fine. I mean, if you have to do it, and you can afford it. And now we have Nine of Wands. And Nine of Wands is a bit of a job and not misunderstanding. So it seems like You are losing a bit of a passion for your partner or for your family. This card shows me that it's maybe you're hiding somewhat from your partner because you're having all these emotional issues as far as your job is concerned, or your business or your career is concerned. You don't want to share it with your husband, even though, or with your partner. I mean, even though your partner, maybe your partner is not emotional person, maybe your partner is emotional person. So it's dual situation. As I said, it could be all about you, or it could be that your partner is not emotional, doesn't give a damn about your problems at work. Um, and you're trying to hide from him over here. You're trying to hide from him over here. It's a mask and you're putting on a face at home. Or your partner is extremely emotional, like an emotional teenager, but you're not, yeah, you're not able to share it because your partner becomes way too emotional and becomes like, oh my God, or what, like this child, like this Page of Pentacles person, in terms of, oh my God, what are we going to do about money if you change this job situation, if you move on to, if you close your business, for example, or you want to move on to a different business, make new investment, this partner maybe is hysterical a little bit about it, and that's why you're trying to hide from it. You kind of lost a little bit of a passion at this point, and you're trying to just stay within yourself, within your thoughts, and all your thoughts are basically about whatever is happening here. Okay, let's see what the advice of tarot. Again, I'm putting all the cards in the wrong direction. Yeah. So this card is the card of blissful life, blissful relationship, emotional, beautiful, beautiful emotions. So change from, if possible, try to embrace your family a little bit more. And it doesn't have to be your partner, it could be your family, your parents. Maybe you need to seek advice of your parents. You're fighting all the time. I mean, this, whatever is going on, is you are fighting like crazy. You're fighting at work, you're fighting at home. Perhaps this is internal fight again, like it is here, but this is more of a choice that you have to make. Everything is not just black and white, this card tells me. There's a lot of things in between, but you don't see anything in between. It's for you, it's two ends of the stick. It's either I do it, or I die, or I, you know, you're not thinking that you can probably, I don't know, balance it out somehow. Maybe you seek advice of your family or help of your family and friends to have it easy and stop fighting. Just sit down and think the situation through. Why are you constantly in a crisis situation as far as your, you know, business is concerned, as far as your job is concerned? That's what it tells me. Look, allow for this period to die. Allow for this, for the new period to start. And perhaps May is going to be that time where the cycle ends, the bad cycle for you ends, and the new cycle, the good one, will begin for you. And you'll be happy and you'll be rejoicing with your family as long as you stop fighting. So that's advice of the tarot. That's what I can tell you about your May. It's not going to be an easy month, but the fact of the matter is that you make it more difficult than you should. Here, you should stop tormenting yourself. That's what you do. You're tormenting yourself. In both of these cards, it's an absolute torment. Everything will work out at the end. I mean, it's definitely, there's a zebra, a black line, a white line, and in the end, everything will be just fine. So Tauruses, I was glad to read for you today. It was not as cheerful as Aries. Unfortunately, I tell you what the cards tell me. I don't make up stories here. So hopefully next month is going to be better for you. Hopefully in June, when in May the cycle will end and the new cycle will begin,